So the All-Star jersey fiasco is something that really should have never happened in the WNBA. And it just shows, like, if you've been following a lot of things, you just know how disastrous everything to do with the WNBA is. Like, it's not even a serious league with half the stuff. If you look at WNBA.com, the amount of players that I will just click on a random player, like how hard it is to just navigate the website. When you go into teams, doesn't send you into teams, it sends you into tickets. It sends you into tickets. So if you click on a team, you get sent into tickets. And if you go to roster, how many players in this team does it say plays for a different team? I'll just go Tina Charles. Where does it say Tina Charles plays? Because I think she only joined this year. So Tina Charles, if you don't know, 2022 was the last time they started updating stats. So you can see there 2017, 2018, 2020, 2021, 2022. Like, whatever about her playing, I don't think she played last year, but there's nothing after that. Nothing after 2022 matters. So let's just say Alicia Gray. Again, I don't necessarily know where she played. Oh, she gets some 2023 highlights. They actually went and did it. They actually went and did it right there. But, like, some of the players, like, if you look at Fibic for the Liberty, is their rookie year and she plays for the Liberty, and it literally says she's a player for the Los Angeles Sparks. Is it the Sparks? It says she plays for a different team, basically. So the website's awful. You can't get jerseys anywhere, and it's actually horrendous. So if you don't know, the Caitlin Clark jersey sold out in 11 minutes. And funnily enough, the Aaliyah Boston jerseys are still there, and Kelsey Mitchell jerseys. They've been limited stock the whole time. But if you don't, I was wondering, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll buy a jersey for a different player. Realistically, I wouldn't. These jerseys are way too expensive, and you can't get them in the UK. Or not even, Jesus, did I just call Ireland the UK? I'm a disgrace to my country for that one. But, like, they fumbled the bag so much, and they fumbled the bag with so many things, so they're just not prepared. And it's the same with, like, a load of things, like coaches, players not being media trained, like a load of things where you're like, okay, you can't, like, if you're seeing their Clark jersey sold out in a few minutes, it's easier, and you can see here, it was easier to be mediocre when nobody was paying attention. Failure at the top. It's also a problem across sports. Football is a popular sport. I don't really care. It's also tough considering this revenue generating. People have complained about the lack of merch since COVID and likely before. Like, it's money. Like, that's the thing. It's like, why do you give? Let's just say, hypothetically, there are 10,000 rookie jerseys. And also, if you don't know, you can see on Lynx or Sun Store, the Liberty team store shows Jonquel Jones. And you can only get, like, the fake jerseys. So these are the actual jerseys. This is the only place you can get the actual All-Star jerseys. If you want to go to WNBA store, you can just get fake jerseys. And these are the actual, like, Jordan brand All-Star jerseys. But you can get the fake jerseys. So if you look at Team WNBA and stuff, shop now. You can get a fake Caitlin Clark jersey. You can get a fake Caitlin Clark jersey. I'm sorry, like, that looks worse. That looks worse than my DH Gate one. That looks worse than my DH Gate one. Like, I'm telling you guys, it is awful. And it does just show how bad a lot of stuff in the WNBA is. And they've said no restock. No restock. I get it's probably not that easy to make these jerseys, especially because the game is in a week. But, like, surely you knew. Surely you knew. And also, not every team has the jerseys. Not every team. You can't buy the jerseys. You can't buy them in most places. So I'm just there like, what is the point? What's the point of having some of this stuff? It's like, because if you can't buy the jerseys, then why would you release them at all? Like, at this stage, I'm just kind of banking on there being some on DH Gate at some stage, and I might buy one then. But it's like, I don't want to. I would gladly put 130 quid in to the WNBA store, but I just can't get it. I can't get it. Like, you saw how few jerseys there were, especially for Caitlin Clark. And then you can only get it in one. You can only buy the Caitlin Clark jerseys, I think, in one country in the world. Maybe, I don't know, like Canada you can get them. I'm not sure. But like outside of that, you can't actually get WNBA jerseys anywhere. You can literally get a Breanna jersey that the New York Liberty don't even wear anymore for $150, or you can get a Satu Sabali jersey. But I remember literally even being in the NBA store last year. I genuinely just remember when I was asking, there was like a clearance, whatever, it wasn't even clearance, it was like WNBA section. And you could get like, you could buy a Stewie jersey, you could get a Breanna jersey, you could get an Aja jersey, a Kelsey Plum jersey, and you could get a Stewie Seattle Storm jersey. And I thought, like, she doesn't even play for the Seattle Storm anymore. So I was just like, you know what? I might, like, you never know. With how players move in the WNBA, maybe she's not going to stay in the Liberty. I might just get a Stewie Storm jersey. I want to see how much this is. And I go up to buy it, and they were like, $150. And I'm like, she doesn't even play for this team anymore. And they were like, yeah, sorry, they haven't updated the sales. Like, literally, the jersey is apparently the jersey was meant to have been 50% off. It was in a clearance rack. But the NBA store itself cared so little about it that they just didn't even reduce the price. And it's like the one time now. And you can see the one time now where you know something's going to sell, they can't even make print enough. You can't even buy Caitlin Clark jerseys. Like, you know the Fever Rebel jersey? The Fever Rebel jersey is cool. If you want to buy the Fever Rebel jersey, you can either get it in Aaliyah Boston, which you can get it in Aaliyah Boston at all sizes, or you can get it in Grace Berger, who plays 0 minutes. I was joking and I was like, the maddest thing is that Caitlin Clark is a collection. There is a collection of Caitlin Clark stuff. By the way, no, you cannot buy a Caitlin Clark jersey. You actually cannot get a Caitlin Clark jersey. They didn't print enough. Surely they would have known. Surely they would have known that you're going to have to be able to get this Caitlin Clark jersey. You can only get an Aaliyah Boston jersey. You can only get an Aaliyah Boston jersey or a Grace Berger jersey. You can't get a Kelsey Mitchell jersey. You can't get a Lexi Hull jersey. You can't get a Katie Lou jersey. You can literally only get Aaliyah Boston. They obviously printed so many Aaliyah Boston ones thinking she was going to be Caitlin Clark popular, and they all sold out. You actually cannot get a Caitlin Clark jersey right now, which is crazy. In general, not even All-Star. So it does show just a lack of planning. A severe, severe lack of planning by the WNBA for the Caitlin Clark mania. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So anyway, that is the video. What do you guys think? At the end of the day, I got my DHgate Caitlin Clark jersey, so I'm all good. I'm all good. And like, I would have loved to have actually put in some money towards... I would have loved to have bought the WNBA merch. I've got a couple of WNBA hoodies. I've got a couple of things, but like as a man from Europe, I'm not paying €50 import duty on top of €50 shipping. I'm not doing that. And that's the only way that I can get anything. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.